It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Now, does anyone recognise where I am today? At all? Anyone recognise the big staircase? Anyone recognise the drawing room? Yes, it's Brownsover Hall in Rugby. It's Brownsover Hall in Rugby. I've been here a number of times. This is the first time I've been back since New Year's Eve, I must admit. It's a wedding today, last one for me for the season. And this room, the drawing room, has been refurbished. It's been repainted. A new carpet, I think that's about it. And we're going to explore something they put up. They put up a massive marquee over there to hold 200-300 people. But anyway, so today this is the drawing room. If you've ever seen my videos, that's the alcove where the DJ always plays. And we always face that wall. So it's been redecorated and it's had some new carpet. Robert's Judd. So you walk in here. If you remember, this is called the study. I'm not in there. This is called the old library, and this is where I plonked all my stuff. I'm waiting. There's a photo booth thing here. That's just all my stuff. And look, what's that? Something new. A Newmark Mini Deck Express. So that's for me to start learning how to use a laptop. Twin CD, USBs, and it's got a USB for a computer. I think it comes with Serato, but I've got a virtual DJ on the laptop, so it's for me to at home mess around with it and see if I can get on with it. Otherwise it's still CDs, and there's 2 cases of CDs, and where's the other, and 2 cases of 4, and my rubbish. I'm just waiting to get in. We've been here before, as you know, many a time. Sweet cards, bags. We just have a little walk. There's the bar, there's the exit. We're in the room there. Robert's Jup. Robert's Jup. Table plan, quite nice, isn't it? It's in the room, so let's go out here. I'm going to switch it off for a minute. Is it too dark? I don't know. Do you remember it now? That's where the alcove is, that's where the disco is, but this is a new permanent marquee. There's something going on there right now, which is like an activity going on, but it's massive. It's a permanent marquee as opposed to a temporary one. From now on, all the events are going to happen in there. So just walk back this way. But tonight we're back in this room here, which is known as the wine glass. So let me go back to this. This is a Newmark, what I call a mixed decks express. So it has 2 CDs, 2 USBs, and if I just turn it the other way around, obviously here the input for the laptop. What I'm disappointed about, it doesn't have many inputs. It's only got 1 input, the rest are outputs. I'm used to a couple of extra inputs. So yes, so this is a place has got everything you want really. So you can put sticks in, CDs, and connect your computer. As you all know, I still use CDs, so I thought, let me have a go now. I don't want to buy a controller because I still like my CDs. I'm not 100% ready to let go of them yet, so I thought I'll get this, still use my CDs, and then over a period of time again sort out a laptop. So yes, so it's got everything you want it to do really. Crossfades, there's your monitors for the headphones. Selection. As I had a Newmark twin CD before, the CD77, I knew what all this was anyway. It's pretty standard. Very light. Saves me carrying my twin CD unit and my mixer in a box or in a case. Don't have to carry that anymore. So it's just this. XLR outputs from my speakers, which are over there. So tonight's my FTB x-lite 12s. I've got my Stinger 2, and I've got inner pocket rolls. I brought my Centronic CD as an extra backup, and also what I've got, just stand up a bit, I brought with me 2 American DJ Megapar Profile Pluses. They're here. If you've ever seen my videos, this room we're going to go in doesn't need a lot. It doesn't need a lot at all. It's a very small dance area, so I didn't bring a lot. The rollers will fill the room up, the Sting will do everything else, and what I'm doing with American Par DJs is that I'm set them to white. I just set them to white, so I have them on white to flood the floor, and obviously on white the first dance, so I don't have to put the effects on her dress here. I don't like the effects on brides' dresses. It wasn't worth bringing my inner pocket spots with the love hearts and DMX in them. It's not worth it in this particular venue. It's so small. Mind you, saying that, once everything goes in there in that marquee, then it would be worthwhile. So that's where they're going to have all their stuff now. Now I'm back here Thursday. This Thursday, that's the start of 13 and 14 dates here. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. Obviously you can't leave nothing in the marquee, so I've got to take everything out and find out what room I can store some stuff. That's what I normally do. Staff here don't recognise anybody here. They've had a complete turnaround of staff. I don't know whether or not the same owners or not. But yeah, this is a spare room right now. Tables will come in here later on. As you know, room turnarounds is not my favourite thing. Spoken to the photographer. Spoken to the groom who came in the room, Mr. Roberts Judd. Is his surname. It's a hyphenated name. So yeah. So also walking in and out, I can smell this funny wacky backy. It's all over the place outside. So let's see what happens. Anyway, over and out. Look at the size of this marquee. I'm at one end right now. I'm at one end of this marquee. Look how big this marquee is. Jeez. I don't know what size PA system will fill this. I don't know whether or not my X-12s will fill this room. Oh, wow. And it's warm in here as well, that's a plus thing. It's very wide. I don't know where they're going to stick a bar in here. They're going to have to stick a bar or something in here, because otherwise they'll leave this room and go to the hotel. Let's have a look. There's a socket down there. I'm just being nosy because obviously I'm here next week. There's a socket down here, and there's a socket down over there. So I suppose it'll be here. Apparently they're going to put a little stage up here. The guy who looks after this venue's got a stage system. I think he's going to put it up on this side here.
Yeah, well, get them all, please.
But look how big this is. All the twinkly lights. You know, will look good here. Up lights. Because this fabric doesn't move. There was a chess competition going on here today. That's why there's so many kids here. I'll just have a look at the size of this room. The socket is over there. That's the nearest socket. So it's quite a long extension. And this is where the stage area is going to be. Also, the other thing is you can use smoke in here. I haven't used a smoke machine. Well, a hazer. I haven't used my hazer for years because everywhere I go you can't use it. But use a hazer in here, couldn't you? Okay, so I'm not overloading the sockets. I'm not too sure what the amperage is for this. For all this, there's no sockets down here because there's no lights here. So the sockets are all on the right hand side. So the sockets are all down over that way. I should be better off bringing my Virtus CS1000s, but when I bring my Virtus CS1000s I rent a van because it's very rare that I bring them out, really. But it wouldn't be economic for me to do so for these Christmas parties. Anyway, we're only really getting the sound from the dance floor. The rest of it will be just a no noise. There we go. So where them chairs are, that's where the stage is apparently going to be. We'll soon find out when I'm here on Thursday. I'll bring a system with me and see whether or not that's sufficient. And they're going to have all the events in here. I have to speak to the agent about ongoing about the system required for this room, because I believe you're going to need a pretty nifty system. That's where the heaters are, blow heaters. It is pretty warm in here. Mind you, they've got the heating on for hours and hours and hours. Anyway, that's this marquee. So we have a little table here. Welcome to Happy Ever After. Some little lights. Robert's Jupp is the surname. Robert's Jupp is the surname. And then here we got Katie and Karl. Christmas tree, and there we go. So we got my FTB x-lite 12s, American DJ Mega Power Profile Pluses, inner roll pockets, Stinger 2, that's it, and my LED start off, playing with the new Mark desk, and this is it. This is the cake. Better take a picture of that. So let's talk about this new Mark Mixed Desk Express. Okay, so I've got USB plug in there now, which I could have done before on my old new Mark. SD717, but the thing with this is I can put my CDs, I've still got them, stick my USB sticks in there, but also it's got a port for the PC, so in there, so I can, I think Serato is in here, but what I'll do is that I can mess around at home with it to get comfortable with a laptop. As you know, I don't use a laptop really, so I thought I'd get this to mess about really with a laptop at home, not out on the road. So I brought it on the road. It's actually much lighter. I'm carrying much less stuff now. I got rid of my Wolfdale speakers and the amps. Now obviously that's better for me. These are my FTB x-lite 12s. It's two, so I'm not carrying my Wolfdales and the amps and the spare amp. Now I'm not carrying my big case with the mixer and my new Mark Twin CD. I've elevated it on the top of the case right now. So yeah, I'm just playing some background music. Let's turn it down here, there's the gain. So I've got channel 1, channel 2, that's the auxiliary input. Yeah, so that's you guys who have controllers for computers. Obviously, you have a jog wheel, but no CDs. This was, I may not even get into a laptop, but I thought I'll have a go and have another play around. As long as I play around with this at home, I brought it out. Got it this morning, maybe Saturday the 30th. From church, presumably, flower wrappers. So we just look over here again. Little lights, the little Christmas decorations, and a little table of bits and pieces. Sort of Christmassy artifacts, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Christmas artifacts. And their cake, and equipment set up.